quite remember that when we started the Ghana Weekly Show, I told you that very, very soon we'll be giving you a double dosage, and I'm sure that reality is happening today. You've enjoyed the last Saturday edition where Nanaya Radio was all guns out, blazing left, right, center. And again, let me also say shout outs to all the guys who have been commenting on our videos. Sometimes I watch some of these or I read some of these comments and I feel like, okay, boys are paying attention to details. Big ups to you. Once again, we've met this time around midweek, something like that, here on Sammy Flex TV. And it is still going to be a Muse Africa and a Sammy Flex TV thing. Ghana for us. This is Ghana for us, because everything Ghana, we also have a stake in there. Sammy Flex, I'm here with Nanaya Redu from Muse Africa. Thanks to Digital Rasta Currency and Richie Flex for always doing the production, as well as the directors of the show. 3 main issues today, quick ones. Have you heard that Samini has been sacked from Ebenezer Secondary School in Dansuman after going there to speak to the children? Maybe you haven't heard. And again, have you also heard that Shatta Wale is giving out cars to some of the fans, and the fact that there are even rumors out there that he sacked some militants? It is not too clear, but they'll be talking about that. And again, there is a music video out there almost close to porn by a young artist called Darling Gage. Have you seen that video? There is a discussion on that. Some people are saying, oh, this is creativity at its peak. Others are saying this is nonsense at its peak. Where do you stand? These are the things we'll be talking about here on Ghana Weekly with Nana Radio. Nana, you are a faithful servant. You promised the people and really you're giving it to them.
Of course, I mean, we are here for God and country, so why not? And I'm happy with the feedback, you know, even those who are quote unquote thinking that they're insulting us, they don't know that they're contributing to the growth of what we're doing. Because for you to even spend a minute and watch our video and comment means a lot to us. So yeah, I mean, I don't see it as insult. I see it as somebody not agreeing with what you're saying, which is normal. You know, we cannot all have the same ideas. It won't happen. So we appreciate the feedback. Yeah. Okay,
great. So straight to the first item for the day. Samini is preparing for this year's edition of Samini Fest, and I know you guys are also aware that this time around Samini is going back to his hood, that is Dansuman, where I was with him. Me and Samini, we grew from Dansuman, in case you don't know. And as part of activities leading the event, he's supposed to go to some schools, give the children some pep talk and all. In his attempt to go to Ebenezer Secondary School at Dansuman last stop, I hear it has been in the news, and Samini himself also confirmed this in a Facebook Live video where he said the headmaster said because of his dreadlocks, no man, you can't talk to the children. Maybe you smoke things. You know, be soft drink. If you what? If it things. What do you think about the action of the headmaster?
You see, I saw a post from one guy from Extra Large Music first on Facebook.
Is that Charlie Nene?
Yeah. So when he did a post, I commented. I was so angry, you know, like I was so angry. I wasn't angry because he said the headmaster says Samini cannot go because of the dreadlocks. I was angry because of the rationale of a certain literate person, the thinking of somebody we think is educated enough to become a headmaster of a school. So if this man is a headmaster of a school, then we are in trouble.
Senior high school, not just any school.
Senior high school of Ebenezer Secondary School caliber, then we are in trouble. You are picturing over 1,000 kids who have a certain mentality in 10 years to come, and that mentality will affect how they grow. That was why I was pissed. You see, I don't want to sway off a little, but we're in a country where a certain CSE was announced. When it was announced, people didn't even take time to look at the documentation. They started bashing the thing. And they were bashing. And people asked themselves, do you talk to your kids at home about the things in CSE? They said no. What am I saying? I'm saying that the people who sit at the top that we think should help us or help our kids, we leave our kids with people like this for almost half of their lives. Who go school from when you were a baby to university. And this person is impacting knowledge in you that means you would never have anything good to tell anybody. That's why I was pissed. You understand? I was so pissed, I mean. How do you, in 21st century, categorize somebody with a dreadlock, say he has smoked things? So, it's not only Samini who is facing that thing. I've seen Richard Kwame Rasta comment on Facebook several times that the hustle people with dreadlocks go through in this country, 21st century. So me, that's how I was angry because of the thinking of the headmaster. Say, nipa way in the AD school calling him. And I see a woo, Sammy. And it means that our kids who go to school, we should be very careful. Misuman Kolano, because he or she might see somebody with dreadlocks and will say, hey, media, I can't talk to you because you see Momo. You are painting a picture for kids. You know, kids don't do what we say. Kids do what we do. If you have a child, you understand what I'm saying. If your daughter comes to you, like some of, if you come and you're on your phone, when they come back next time, they'll go and take the same phone and do what you are doing. Kids don't do what you say. Kids do what you do. So for a kid to see that a headmaster is turning away somebody because of a certain look, that picture is what the kid will grow with. The people we call literate are illiterate in this country.
The people we call literate,
they
are the illiterates.
Yeah, in this country. They are illiterates. You think to be educated or going to school, having a PhD is what is called literacy? No. You are an illiterate to think that because I have dreadlocks, I can't talk to somebody. Because you probably think I had smoked some weed. Let's come to the other side of it. When the issue happened, right, I took my time to check around to see if people will support Samini. Media for now stars and they say yen support you mono. Yen na ye ka sem na Samini.
And I like this point.
Media for now artists in this story. Oh, you people, you are always supporting Nigerians. Yen na ye ka sem na
haters.
No, yeah, you almost say haters. Yen na ye ka Samini. It's on Ghana Web, it's on South Africa, Sammy Flex TV. Ye kasa. How many of the stars have picked up phone to say, yo, GES, sack the headmaster? How many of the stars have done that? How many? Check it. Even those with dreadlocks, and more industry, check their pages on Facebook and check and see. Zero. So this matter is not trending on Twitter because Samini alone cannot fight it.
You know, last night I actually wanted to check because I saw that so many people were posting it on Facebook. So I wanted to check on Twitter how it is doing. But I went there and nothing was there. So I was shocked. It was only football.
So, almost sorry, you know, the artists in Ghana themselves, they have a certain disunity or I don't know, whatever between them, such that somebody cannot support the other. The same way, imagine like every artist picking up a phone, doing a video, and calling on GS to say, yo, sanction the guy. Because if you don't sanction the guy, the kids will grow up with that mentality. The kids will grow up thinking that it is okay to block us on people because of how they look. We are in a country where if you don't wear suits and you go for a job interview, you will not get the job. Okay, I say that is the formality. Okay, I understand. We are in a country where the so-called literate, when they see a young guy wearing t-shirt and jeans, they think he's a rascal. But who say we are African printer, he's more put together. But when say nipa no shirt and jeans, rather it's more intelligent than the guy in the other dress. And it's time they call the guy to attention. Listen, every star, I don't want to mention him. If every star should do a video, GS will call the man to book. I'm telling you.
Wow, for the first time, Nanaya already has said something that I think I am an advocate for. I am saying for the first time because it is something I can say verbatim with whatever he said here. That if really our stars are to put out statements to support what happened to Samini at Ebenezer Secondary School, this is going to be a great call. But what is happening? Everyone is quiet. No one is talking about it because it wasn't about them. It is unfair. Shame on you guys. If you are yet to do it, bravo. But if you are not going to do it, a big shame on you. It is still the Ghana Weekly where Nanaya Nana Radio from News Africa meet with Sammy Flex on Flex TV for us to discuss issues and happenings in our showbiz industry. Henceforth, we're going to give you more dosage of this platform because we know you enjoy it that much. Let's talk about some rumor.
My wrap up on the Samini thing. You see, when I watch his video, I deduce one thing. You see, we are. I say when I ya. I say person no, I mean, yeah, because you see, because see, we live in a country where everybody is complaining, and we don't pull ourselves, we don't support ourselves, and oh, this guy has become successful. Sammy Flex is successful. He hasn't gone back to help the young ones who are coming up. Nanaya has become a successful person, and I'm forgetting his school, and this is somebody who says, as part of my itinerary, and when I say I didn't share Samini, not because of just the dreadlocks bouncing, but the fact that I have put in thought into the thing that I want to go back and impact 22 years of Ghana music. It's not easy. Listen, music is the biggest form of business. One of the biggest form of business in the world. Music changes people's life. There are people who music employs that you will never think of that. We have lawyers working for musicians, we have contractors working for musicians, we have architects working for musicians. Charlie, think about it. So for him to even spend 10 minutes with
his own time without
pay. When Samini makes an appearance anywhere, it is big. It's a big deal. It's a big part. This is a superstar. So for him to think about the fact that let me go back and impact what I have, and for you to not even just downplay my idea but use my look to insult me, next time you are sending a signal to others that even if we decide to go back to our alma maters to go and help them, GS will not support us. But you see, the painful part is that he sent a prior notice to the school, and he had not heard Mr. Name Samini and I said, "Obi or Benny be him who or nipa image and son almost approve say a patch brand any
it can be that the headmaster never knew about Samini, because I think I have read a story or I've listened to a tip from the CEO of Amin Scientific Herbal Center talking about not knowing Shatta Wale Stone Boy, saying that on they say he doesn't have time, he's always working. So I wouldn't be surprised if the headmaster didn't know Samini. But then Nana, let's maintain that core without even adding more. But
yes, I mean, we will not stop. The media is fighting for Samini, we'll fight for him. GS, you have to call the headmaster to book. It's either you are suspending him or you are making him render an apology. It's super important. Samini is not just a national asset. Samini is a world star. Samini has taken Ghana to places where kids who look up to him can do better. If you won't let him speak to the kids, don't destroy the image he has built. Don't make the kids that see him as a hero now begin to see him as nothing because of somebody's foolishness. Please, GES, you have to let this guy render an apology, or else we will come for GES. Yeah, no, I'm serious. I have articles written. I will not stop publishing until GES calls for the man to step down or apologize to Samini.
I also want to call out another group. There is the Rastafari Council in Ghana. If I'm not scared, I'm sure that the Bosco is their president or their chairman or something like that. Not long ago, he even went to South Africa for a conference in the name of Rastafari Council. Daddy Bosco and your people, this is also another call to you guys. Daddy Bosco, this one, you are my own godfather, but I'm calling you out. I'm yet to hear a statement from you guys. So just as Nanaya said, that I'm also advocating for, we should leave the media out. You guys should do this fight yourself. When you succeed, we will always come and give you congratulations. Now let's move on. It is still the Ghana Weekly here on Sammy Flex TV, Nanaya Radio from News Africa, and we are doing more. Shatta Wale is about to give gifts to his fans. I hear some 2 cars and other goodies.
Some 10 mobile phones to girls.
As well. How do you see this act?
I think it is a right call. This is not the first time Shatta is doing it.
I know.
Shatta has done it over so many years. I think when I was working at Tigo Music, one of our last shows for the year, he came and gave a car to a fan and other things to fans. It's a way of telling the fan base that I appreciate you buying my music, I appreciate you supporting me, coming out for me, seeing me in town, and always mobbing me for corporate bodies to see that I have the numbers. Now we are in the numbers business. So if you have the more numbers you have, the more money you make. So if you can do things that will that will increase the number, why not? So it's a very good thing. So I actually appreciate it. And he has a deal with a mobile phone company. So I think it's also in the right direction to also let the mobile company see that you giving me a business, it's also being a blessing to other people. So I mean, if he gives 10 mobile phones to fans, imagine what 20 people will do. They will go and buy the phone because they know their friends are having it. So it's also in a way indirect sales for promoting the brand.
Now this act, because our music industry is now being supported chiefly by these fan bases, SM, Beam Nation, Sack Natives, High Grade Family. Do you think the other artists should emulate this act, started by Shatta Wale?
And the other artists, if they have a fan base, yes, they should.
Of course they have.
Oh, I'm saying if they have, because you see, Ghana or African music, we have shared fan base. We don't have specific fan base. Obi Niwa make us a 100% fan base. You know, a fan base, if Kabu a fan base and you take your time to do music because you know that the fan base are always there for you. Ghana or Africa, we share fan bases. We share. So if other artists have fan base, they should do the same thing. It will increase number. It's just like how media, Sammy Flex will dash tickets to events, will dash tickets to programs for your viewers, because you also want to increase and appreciate your following. So if they have, they should do it. It's not a bad thing. They should even do more. Yeah.
They should even do more.
Yeah.
Okay, so congratulations to Shatta Wale and your team for that act. Have you also followed that rumor that the militants are being sacked? I don't know if you have any details since Muse Africa. You guys have all the news, the juicy news in our industry. Have you heard? And based on a story we read on Ghana Web not long ago, that for the past shows that Shatta Wale played, he did not play with them. Again, if you look at his social media activities, he does not include or involve them in his sharing of activities. Can there be a linkage to the rumor around?
No, I think I read a story on Ghana Web, like it together, as you said, but I don't think that Shatta has sacked the other militants. I don't think so. The only militant that we know has been sacked is Joint 77, who has a new song out without Shatta endorsing it. So until he comes out to say that, I mean, Shatta is not somebody who's afraid to say, I've sacked you. He's not. You know, we've seen it happen so many times with Bulldog, Blade, Deportee. So it's not news if Shatta Wale says, I'm not working with you anymore, or I've dissolved my team, or I'm tired. No. You see, Sammy, you remember saying that, so because Nanaya works with Sammy Flex, so if for 2 weeks, Nanaya does not work with Sammy Flex, Sammy, let's not create problem where there is no problem. Some of the websites, it's not necessary. You see, you have to wait for official comments from...
But wait, as much as you might think it is not necessary, I also want to look at some of the clues they put in the story. Shatta Wale always performs with these guys.
Yeah.
He went for one big show somewhere in the Ashanti region, in Patuam or so, which was a big day. I think that was the Farmers' Day. And I'm not sure you will call Shatta Wale and Shatta Wale will tell you, I want to come with this entourage, for you to say no, and he will come. Even international shows, he put them down because you couldn't meet his rider. Do you think, what do you think would be the main reason why Shatta Wale will go to such places without them?
People have different itinerary. You see, we are in the festive season. Captain is an artist, Adisef is an artist, Shatta is an artist. What if there are different bookings and recordings going on at the same time there's a show? You know, when Shatta is moving, he moves with a lot of people, we know that. But any baby and our calling or the dumb akosa. Yeah, as I was show crash Shatta or the dumb call. You have to know how Shatta Wale operates. There are some gigs that he comes and he brings a very certain number of people. There are those that he comes with a very large number of people. It depends on the gig. Into my show cry Ghana the writer saw or what follow when we say a militant in Canada. And the word sack is too hard. because you don't have an official confirmation. You don't have it. Like I'm saying, sir, people have different itineraries in different times. As a journalist, it's our work to probe and find out more, to write the truth. Whether it will affect somebody or not, it has to be the truth. Since Shatta has not come out to say I have sacked somebody, you can't say yeah. Because Shatta was on with the boys recently when they went to Giovanni's show. He was with the boys. You understand? And these boys are musicians too. They also have things. They also have a life. They also have things that they do. So if maybe I'm not Shatta at that particular point in time, a person on a certain team being echo and yet will be so why would you? Because I haven't worked with the guy for some time. Why would you say we have a problem? You are rather trying to create one when there is none. You understand? And for all you know, Kwano, maybe they also have a plan to drop something. So maybe they are working. You understand what I'm trying to say? We are always bashing them. So they are not getting hit song. They are always following Shatta Wale. Now they are not following him too. We say, hey, they have been sacked. So right now, what do you want the boys to do? When they follow Shatta, hey, they are not working. They don't have a hit song. They are always following Shatta. For 2 weeks, he said, okay, don't follow me. Let people see that you're also an artist. Ghana media, Shatta Wale sacks militants.
Maybe they don't want what happened between Stone Boy and Kelvin Boy to also happen. That's why.
The Stone Boy and Kelvin Boy issue, till now, we don't understand what happened. Nobody. I mean, you cannot lie to yourself.
Oh, I be boy, they fly away your money. I read.
Yo, listen.
Your boy, they fly.
Small fly with the fly with your man, boy. Yo, shout out to Manifest. 22nd December. Manifestivities. Buko Marina. Get your tickets. Yeah, we are coming live. But you see, I don't think Shatta and the militants have the same issue as. Wait, Shatta is not Stone. Shatta is not afraid to say, I am not working with you again. He has
that I agree.
He has proven it over 1,000 times.
That I agree. He won't hide it.
Even on radio, he can say, listen, Shatta was a very good friend to Sarko there. On radio, he said it. That's me, I told him, I'll come and say this thing. You understand? Please, Ghana media, let's do the right thing. If you don't have an official statement, if the story has said a source close to Shatta's camp says there's a possible sacking of the militant or how do you call it, breaking up the militants, I can give it like 80% truth. But if you use the word sack without this is a very vague, this is like an empty story, right? With no substantial evidence of the fact that the team is no more working with him. It's only joined 10 to 7.
Let me also play the devil's advocate to add that there was a question mark with their headline though. So yeah. I'm sure we can excuse them and still go around the links they are giving. It's about the links, so link 1 to 2, 3, 4 and put them together. Does it make sense? If it makes sense to you, that's fair. If it doesn't, that's it. Now finally, Samini is also doing his show on 21st. Yes, 21st. That is Saturday, at Dansuman Control. Former Gold House. That is where we used to chill. We are going back to that space again. So if you are in Accra or if you are coming to town before 21st, make sure you are part of that concert as well. Now the very final one, a young guy called Darling Gage. He used to be a member of Black Avenue Music until he exited. These days, he's no more there. He's put out a new song and a video. As it stands now, so many criticism and accusations have come on the video. The song is called Bedtime, where a model was seen, in fact, should I say virtually naked or naked? The only thing we did not see is the VJJ, but apart from that, we saw everything. We saw the ASS, we saw the boobies and everything. Now, I know you've seen it. How would you judge this from the creative point of view? Do you think this is a creative work or a young boy who is just trying to play foley?
Sammy, when I saw the video, Nipa and I Jimbe see me team Lord Paper. Not the fact that they had done the same video, but what that video Lord Paper did has done to his career. Elombini wrote something on Facebook, and I felt that it was so deep. People didn't understand. I say, nudity is good, but it's not for everybody. Nudity is good, but it's not for everybody. Lord Paper is one amazing artist. Ghana fan person on BT and BM. Why do be bia wa pacho, wa ko hu sofo, or say onye nyama bi bebre, onye bibie na de ade. But still, that's thinking of breaking a cultural understanding of who we are that going out of your way or becoming over creative with your thinking as Ghanaians, no nudity. Ghana pena, what you mean you be share sex tape? I will come on casa, but we'll be a pono person. Eh, who share pono? Ghana pe ana area or bashe short skirt nantia or once no, the my way in the field yet, and you know a shot again normal. You see, our demographics does not allow us to do a lot of things. So you have to be careful. When I saw the video, I said a prayer. My team at me, they will tell you. I said, God, this boy is a talented artist. Don't let this thing kill his career. People will not appreciate the art. In Jamaica, it's there. There are so many Jamaican videos that are 18 plus. Even in America, Nelly has a video called Hot in Here. There's an 18 plus version and there's a normal one version. So, but their culture there accepts that. So the people will hail it. They will respect the fact that you are even bold enough to even come out to do that. But what happens here? People might, you see, who say untrendy? Because people...
well, it did not trend, but it has generated enough numbers for the artist. Even before...
In 200K.
As of last night, he was around 70-something K.
Yeah,
and I've not checked this morning.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gone there. And again, when he released the video, he had just about some 300 something subscribers.
Yeah.
Now he's almost 1K subscribers.
Yeah, because in Ghana, I'm catching the Ghana penny. Say, what you mean be actually sex tip? Phone so on casa. But when you be porn now, hey, Ghana for per sex. But you person you be who say who yeah. No, it's the truth. Let's be honest. And you may be in sex is said to her. I will come her. Kabete.
I don't say yeah, Katam dia.
But the fact that you take showers openly like that, we are here. And we are here, no. You say a bunch and you be who more and say, but you can't show. That's how. Listen, may Ebony so rest in perfect peace. When Ebony did Poison, that line called Poison, right? Oh, then a small girl, now okay, and then I got Poison, but no bomb come. It don't know my jamo got Poison. But the fact that Ebony was bold to even bring it out, they don't like it. Ghanaians want you to be timid. When you are bold, you are arrogant for Ghanaians. They don't want you to say the things that you want to say or do the things that you want to do. But they like it. So I won't be surprised if his even IG page jumps to a million. Because in people's mind, that is where my problem is. People will paint him in that picture. And if they don't get that, they will not come back to him again. So when after there, post a video, we not 1K, but post here 200 views. Because that's not what they followed you for. And that's the big issue in Ghana. And you might be hating no. Say say you no one fan to us one, will be forget you. Video already be hating no. So on for say video now hit and to us will be a few. And I'm saying say Rap Paper is an example. Nudity is good, but Rap Paper has a song, Jigbody. That song is a big song. Apart from it being a very nice song, it's a song that can solve a lot of tribal issues. But nobody gives a 2F about it. Because that is not what Lord Paper told them he is. He showed them nudity. And I'm not going to do it. I feel they're also 2F. We're not 2F. If you put a back on Hanamafo. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's my comment on the video. Say if the boy wants to go that line, with the image that he has painted, he has to find a creative way of hitting that part, of going down line. Because you see, if you get 300 followers following you because of that video, and you switch, they will not watch any video. But they'll still follow you. But they will not watch that video to give it them, because that's not what you show them. And I bet me a cool career. Because now you'll be frustrated. There are artists who are good. Last night, article 1 year interview, xylophone. So what's your album no? Afro Super album, amazing album. But what the winner buy into album no so and no they need now be they don't want to listen to him. Unless okoye bako na ba bako before we go say oh or the bako ba sana or the ba first and that's the issue. The audience here, they limit our artists. They block us from being creative. But do you blame them? No, it's our culture settings. Saying you feel us we are Kolansi Yawa, we are bad, we do be 4 5 and near Mao dying, near your child and I bet Kata Huna that dear. Mention we are yet, would you say to her yet? And see, the setting in our mind is that sex is a bad thing, but only and I say, would you who they are normal?
I'm sure this afternoon, if I leave Nana Yao alone, the kind of words you put out, President Trump will come from U.S. Even though he's suffering impeachment, he'll come from U.S. to tell us, no, Sammy Flex TV, I'll not allow you guys signal in the U.S. of hey, but then we have a whole lot of people following us there.
When him said the air canon,
no, you are right. That's why I don't want you to even say much. You are always on point.
You see, I was trying to get Obi because Obi in Boyano. I wanted Obi to tell him something he should do.
Who, Darling Gage?
Yeah. This is what he can do. You see the same song? He should do the same song. He should do a different video. Take out the one with the nudity and play on TV. And it will solve the problem. If not that...
But the song, have you listened to the lyrics?
Yeah. Bedtime.
But the lyrics is also talking about the same thing.
There's a show on TV. Can I mention the TV channel? ETV. I'm here late night show.
In bed with a drink.
People chastise them. Like, when they cut that small thing they put on Facebook and I'm in a TV channel, but when it's 10 p.m., so on the TV, see, take the same song, edit it a bit, do a cleaner video in bedtime, bring it to TV and play it. When you play that, the TV travels 2 times faster because of the audience the TV meets. It will cover up. This is free consultation. About cover into YouTube, no, this is a dirty version. Oh wow, then you are safe. But if this is what you want to show Ghanaians, Darling Gate, I'm sorry. Please, your creativity is amazing. I respect you. You are a talent. You are a talent. I don't want your career to switch off so soon. Listen, do an edited version of the song. Do a clean video in the same setting. Use the same girl. Do a cleaner video, right? Put it on TV. If you have money, borrow, pay. So they play it. It will cover. So when I go on YouTube and I go and see the dirty version, I will say, oh, okay, cool, I understand. If not that, Lord Paper.
Thank you so much. His name is Nanaya Redu. He comes from Muse Africa. He is their editor-in-chief. I have just one name. My name is Sammy Flex. This has been the Ghana Weekly. Remember, we are now going to give you more. You asked for it. Therefore, we are not going to relent on that. We're going to give you more. It has been another good session with Nanaya Redu. Keep your comments coming. We appreciate them. Feel free and let's do that. Shout outs to Digital Rasta Currency as well as Richie Flex. And I also see Officer in the building. They are the guys at the other side of the production. We are out of here.
One thing. I try to show with our Sammy Flex TV studio.
Okay, so time is up. Another time we shoot.